Hello everyone, this is Bob and Threadbare, and welcome back to The Witcher 3. For today's video, we are going to be, as you can see, helping a widow with a white lady problem. And here she is.
Greetings, Witcher.
Hear about the White Lady.
As I hoped. My notice has been hanging so long, sun's near bleached it blank.
Managed to decipher it somehow, but I need more information.
Ask away. Afraid to go out in the fields anyway for fear of ending up like Mikko and his band.
Mikko and his band. Who are they?
4 lads, drunkards and good-for-nothings all. They'd drained a few pints and decided they'd all plough the White Lady. Maybe then she'd bugger off.
Romantics.
Seems the White Lady spurned their advances. They still lie in the field. Folk are afeard to bury them.
So the White Lady haunts your fields?
True. Just past the hut near the old tower. Folk say she's made her home there. So, will you save us from her?
White Lady can wait. Let's talk about my pay first.
We can't afford too much, but well, it's business.
It's too much. Come down a ways and we might agree.
Well, as expected, but still. See how much we can get out of her.
Oh, so be it. I can toss in that bit.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. Using more effective means than brave Mikko.
They're starving in this evening. They eat all kinds.
Alright, well. First things first, let's have a look at this field. Guess it's just past the orchard here. Well, yep, sure enough.
Dried blood. Really old. The singeing, on the other hand, is fresh. Unnatural. Medallion vibrates near it. Pale skin, but no blood loss. This is no vampire. Whatever he saw just before he died gave him quite a scare.
And there's the pile of bottles.
Hard-headed men. Bodies dried to a crisp. Signs of burns. Noonwraith did this. Expected to see 4 bodies.
Maybe it's just in the weeds over here. Oh.
Deep, uneven tracks. Someone fled blindly, in a panic.
Here we go.
Want to explore the tower. Blood trail leads to the cellar.
Looks like the Noonwraith caught up with him up here. Wonder if her haunting is related to this tower. Huh. In the first place, I wasn't expecting to actually be able to climb up that beam. And in the second place, I was certainly not expecting it to wake up a ghoul. Although it does look like he was here before.
Ghouls dragged the body downstairs, but it wasn't their kill. Skin's unnaturally pale. Cracked. All signs point to a Noonwraith. She's avoiding me. Gotta find something that belonged to her. She'll have to show then.
Alright. Best thing to do about a wraith haunting is talk to the people who might have been alive to see it happen. Well, see something, you know what I mean. Poison damage. And or bleeding damage.
Gonna kill you!
Not sure if I've encountered mounted bandits before. But yeah, bandits can be mounted. They do a bit more damage if they hit you. They also run around in circles, making them harder to hit. But things even out if you get on your horse and attack them from horseback.
Half the crew didn't show again today.
Nice sunset.
It's clear as the eternal fire.
Greetings, Witcher.
Seems your white lady's a noon wraith.
That means... Gods, poor Lucy.
Lucy. She was gonna marry, right?
Yeah. Her parents swore her to a smith from the city. Well-to-do, sure, but older and more brittle than elven ruins. Lucy ran from the altar out into the fields, where she slashed her veins. Used the silver dagger she'd gotten for the betrothal. Wait, let me show you.
Why did you keep the dagger?
Lucy's parents couldn't bear to sell it, bury it even. They left it in my care.
I want to send her away, but I've got to bring her close, lure her first. I need an object that belonged to her. Dagger would be perfect.
Take it, but kill Lucy. Promise me. She shouldn't suffer no more.
Alright, well I guess that explains it. Old friend of the family.
Move it!
Parents didn't want to do anything with the dagger, but didn't want to sell it or toss it away like it didn't mean anything either. Fortunately, you don't need to worry about timing. Just go up to the fire and Geralt will have been meditating until the proper moment arrived.
Let's dance.
I don't know what possessed me to go after her outside of the Irritated circle. Nice. Got to charge on my sword off of that. And a relic sword.
That's it, Roach.
Well, the fight was a bit difficult, but relatively straightforward. At least for a wraith battle. And actually no time at all has passed, it looks like.
Greetings, Witcher.
Problem solved. You can go back to your fields.
Thank you. Your coin. And may fortune smile upon you.
I mean, I know that... You gotta keep running into me? Weird. I know that noon wraiths only appear during the day. I just wasn't expecting 7:30 in the night to be good enough. Anyway, now that we've got that contract out of the way, we do have business in Novigrad proper. And it might just be time to head in there and see what's going on. A lot of people in concealing cloaks around these parts. I think you would see it more often out in the open countryside, where exposure to the elements is a problem. But perhaps in the city, exposure to other things can be dangerous. And a good concealing cloak can help with that, too. But now, welcome to Novigrad.
The eternal fire will light our way.
Oh, terrible times.
I'm trying to get over there because there's a bunch of dead bodies that, you know, I figure I might as well loot.
They want more and more. They stealing our work those two please.
Oh good, so there is a clear path to them. Looks like some thugs of the local underground got into a disagreement with someone. Looks like there's a blacksmith over here.
Come to the wrong place. That he sell dumplings now. And with a
Blacksmith who serves dumplings.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vatgun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long.
An elven sword expert. You must be Ibir Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I am.
Geralt of Rivia. Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure, Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Well, might as well.
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
I mean, you already did, but sure. See what you got.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
Thank you. I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though all supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to town hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection, and in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
Those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... Would you be willing to help me?
Want me to help you get you supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
You didn't go that far.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Alright, well that shouldn't be any trouble. And so yeah, we are going to be setting aside the main quest for now, and helping Hattori. This is going to take up the rest of the video. It's actually rather long and involved, as you might expect for a quest that unlocks one of the two master craftsmen of the entire game. Base game.
Looking for
Boy, you!
something unusual.
It's a bad time to stroll through this part, mate.
Are any of you gentlemen familiar with Puck? An individual in the employ of a certain Cleaver Varese.
Enough bug. Curse or perish, mate.
Now we've got some other business to deal with.
And you, don't you butt in like a belch between 2 pints, because you're out of your fucking element.
So make like a hare and sod off.
Do I look out of my element?
Let's pretend I didn't hear that. Now get out of here, before I get tired of playing make-believe.
I see you lot are tough in the tongue and nowhere else.
Fuck this. We're gonna let some dandy's boyfriend scare us. Let's show him how things are done on our turf.
Thank you for your help. That's the only way to deal with this rabble. They beg for trouble.
And you're begging for trouble just coming here at this hour. Especially dressed like that.
I've come on business.
Good luck with that.
Wait. You helped me once, perhaps you'd be willing to do it again. For more than a kind word this time.
What's involved? Just to be clear, I'm neither a bodyguard nor an assassin for hire.
Now, what makes you think I need either of those? I'd simply ask you to accompany me on a stroll. Should anything happen along the way, well, perhaps then you might need to do some work for your pay. What say you to that?
Nah, I can't resist a quest.
Agreed. I'll be right behind you.
Keep your hand on your hilt. As a general matter of precaution, of course.
Of course. Always do that when I'm out for a stroll.
Well, when you're out on a stroll in the Novigrad docks, then yes, that is actually good general advice. And speaking of good general advice, mostly going to be facing humanoids here.
This the place?
Greetings, Witcher. It's nearby. Ready?
Need a minute.
Very well, but hurry, please.
Currently in the middle of a different quest. Man, just hang on a second. This isn't going to take very long at all.
Rum and supper, I never
What now, you piece of filth?
I love the bloodthirsty masses cheering a fight.
Those men were waiting for you, lying in ambush. What are you involved in?
Those men were common cretins, unaware they'd cast their net for an extremely big fish.
I'll remember that when it comes time for you to pay up.
You regret ever setting your stocking feet around here! No protector's gonna help you!
So it turns out you're very much wrong about that.
One of them mentioned a protector who'd be of no help. What is this about?
Let's say I've found a niche I intend to exploit. The details I must keep to myself. After all, I did not agree to pay you to ask me questions.
Haven't seen a single crown yet.
You're late.
I'm afraid I had some unexpected adventures along the way. However, we can now focus on our core concern, and that is what matters.
Who's the fella followed you here?
He's my gardener. I never go anywhere without him. He's good luck, you see.
Just no funny stuff. Got it? Right, on with it before winter snows surprise us. Got 4 quarts for you now. I can get you another 2 real quick, provided you're not lying about demand.
I am Ginter de Laverack, and I never go back on my word. I had no trouble distributing the last 4 quarts, and I assure you there's demand for more.
We'll see about that. For now, you owe me 5,000 crowns for the last batch.
We agreed on 4,000, and I don't like cheats. I suggest you refrain from trying to pull anything lest you feel a witcher's blade in your gut, right?
Don't care who owes who or how much, but this man is supposed to pay me, so I'd rather he not get fleeced.
Witcher or not, you can't hope to drop us all.
Wanna find out?
Peace brings prosperity. Strife's bad for business. Fine, make it 4,000. Let's go.
Pure pleasure doing business with you. Well, that went better than I ever expected.
We done with our walk?
Yes, and here's your pouch.
That was a drug deal, right?
One question. Who buys your fistek?
Oh, friends in high places. I have many. They pay exceedingly well, though they're demanding as clients. The fistek must be of the purest variety. Pleasure meeting you.
Well, on the bright side, we're not making the slums any worse by selling addicting drugs to rich assholes.
Shut up and fight.
And yes, as you just saw, there was another technical difficulty. But that's been all sorted out, and aside from a few thugs just spawning around me when I loaded up the game again, it's you didn't miss anything.
My strength's gone.
I still got my sword out. Should do something about that. Man, he ran all the way around the harbor here. Alright, let's get back to this.
I'm here.
Excellent. Shall we?
Lead the way.
Splendid. Come.
And back the way I came again.
The king of beggars, man. His name is Tin Boy.
What do you know about him?
Not much. He's easy to ire, so tread carefully. We need him far more than he needs us.
You were to come alone, elf. Who's this?
A concerned friend.
Fine. Here's how we see things. The boss at Loggerheads with Cleaver, there's got to be a payoff. We've got an offer, and it's non-negotiable.
Surprise us.
A steady supply of iron in exchange for 50% of your profits.
Give you 25.
Who are you to dictate anything to the king of beggars? 35's as low as we'll go.
Fine. We'll take your offer.
But perhaps we should...
You should go home, elf.
Agreed.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, Tin Boy. Too much drink has softened your bloody mind. This here's Cleaver's territory, you prick whittler.
Damn it. Who's this now?
Cleaver's boys!
What do we do?
So as you might have guessed by the nature of Cleaver's boys, he is a dwarf.
This way!
Geralt, quickly!
Alright, let me just loot all the bodies. Only take me a couple seconds, don't worry.
God, brother, quick! Shut the gates! Shit.
Careful! There could be more in there!
Or we could just
Follow me.
keep going, I guess.
Right. Sure hope there's a payoff at the end of this.
So, supplies. That's something we can count on?
Who'd you take me for? Gave you me word, didn't I? But I'd hire guards if I was you. You never know with Cleaver.
Can you provide protection?
A few of Cleaver's little shits escaped. Bugger probably already knows everything. I've no men to spare, can't guarantee your safety. If I was you, I'd lay low for a time.
Thanks, Tin Boy.
Down the line, the bosses will make a deal. You'll be left alone. All you gotta do is stay alive till then.
What now?
Here we chat, while your partner's just flown the coop.
Damn it. Hey, wait!
Good luck!
Well, these Tin Boy's a professional.
Hattori, wait!
Sticks by the deals he makes. He's willing to negotiate, even though he postures as if he isn't.
What's he doing here?
Provides helpful advice. Recruitment posters. Only really necessary in Novigrad since it's neutral territory. Sort of.
Hattori, you in there? Open up.
No chance. Leave me be.
Don't be silly. Let me in.
No, never. I shall stay in here until Middenvern. Forgive me, Geralt. That was a mistake. To parley with bandits, make deals.
Too late now. King of Beggars will get you supplies, and then what? You'll have to pay him.
What have I done? Geralt, you must help me.
No, I won't. I'm a witcher, not a bodyguard.
Precisely. You must find me a bodyguard. Geralt, I beg you. They'll kill me.
Got anyone specific in mind?
There's a mercenary, Sucrus. Often drinks at the Sturgeon. He's an old pirate, a Skelliger. He used to work for me. Huge as an oak. Wouldn't fear a dozen cleavers.
Can't you talk to him yourself?
We parted... not on the best of terms. That is to say, he demanded a bonus, and I...
Didn't pay him. Great. What now? Am I supposed to pay your dues?
I'm certain you'll find some way to agree. Geralt, please don't leave me this way.
Alright, this is starting to get messy, but we're already committed. And this is the only way to get a master swordsmith back to his trade.
Greetings, Your Honor. Good to see you again.
Bring us the usual.
Of course. Keep this up and you learn yourself some preferential rates.
Good, I enjoy shagging freaks. Treated wenches of that.
Well, that's something.
Hard times we live in. Someone wondered if I could.
Anyway, I do have to be careful because the main storyline will trigger if I enter a certain square. And so, for now at least, I'd like to avoid it.
In the marketplace. Let them do as they will. It's not to me.
Hierarch Hamilfart summoned all townsfolk to attend the execution.
I've no concern for that drunkard, and even less respect. Hamilfart's a fisticist.
Speak softly, lest they hear you and build another pyre.
And you still call this a free city? Governance by terror. That's what we've to expect now.
It's related to that.
That is the...
Guess I should interject.
What the fuck are you doing? We weren't done conversing.
Call that a conversation?
Not your plowing business. You need a smack, is that it?
Apparently I'm getting one.
Come on!
Apparently he's out of my level range. Or would be if he could ever get a hit in.
Sorry, but you asked for it. I'm Geralt.
Sucrus, you did well, mate. An ale to patch things. Come, we'll talk inside.
This is Skelliger. Random brawls are just part of dinner.
What brings you here, Geralt?
You and the merchant. What was that about?
Why Miss Cess wedded that plough and rotter is beyond me.
That was your brother-in-law?
Prick-in-law, more like. Sweet talk me at first. Skelligan mead, we need barrels, we'll be rich men. So, I brought it in. Then he starts going on about unforeseen storage costs, net gross balances, I don't know what else.
Business and family just don't mix.
Exactly, mate.
Looking for a bodyguard. Interested?
Why not, if there's coin in it?
Well, there isn't. Not yet.
So we're the barter. Favor for a favor, aren't we?
I'm gonna kill you, Tori. Yeah, I guess. What did you have in mind?
Brother-in-law owes me some coin. Get it back and we'll talk.
Damn it. I'll do it. Where'll I find him?
Nearby at the docks. You know what? I don't care for his coin all in all. If you don't get it back, I won't mind.
So what do you want me to do?
Smash his stock of mead. Was me brought it in from Aunt Skellig.
That a mature thing to do?
Nay, but it's fair.
Getting into a proper nested fetch quest here.
I'll kill for some vodka.
I mean, hence why Geralt is so pissed off about all of this.
And Burgesses of the free city of Novigrad. Master Claytop, that would be me, has the honor to announce the betting is now open. I believe I see a challenger who seeks to subdue Piledriver.
I mean, we're here anyway.
Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop, from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's champion, George's George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat. Let us talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
I'd rather have the glory.
Kiss my ass, Master Claytop.
You'll regret that. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus George's George, the Piledriver. May the better man win.
I mean, heck, this guy isn't even over-leveled. It'd be easy.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Since you're in for it.
The only real trouble with fist fights is timing the parries, and as you can see, even that's not that much trouble.
Our winner and the tavern's new champion is the Witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's also Mortimer, captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenford Gate.
Looking for a rise.
You know, I have no idea what happens if you try and throw a fight.
What'll it be?
Like, what happens to the overall quest?
What are you serving?
Oh, you're serving cards. My favorite. Looks like it's largely a Scoia'tael cards there. Just making sure I sell all of my duplicate trophy types. And yeah, all things considered, I would say that keeping an item that allows me to get extra experience from human opponents is a very good idea in Novigrad.
Not hungry, not thirsty, but I sure wouldn't mind a round of Gwent.
Alright. Got a siege technician. which is a resurrection unit. Doesn't actually have any health, but it's still much better. Meanwhile, I also got some Squirtle cards. Drop them all in, and we've got 13 out of 22. We're well on our way to getting an actual deck for them. They always use the Squirtle perk to go first. Even though I'd actually prefer going second. I like the knowledge that you get from being in that position. The ability to react to someone else's actions without having to spend an extra card to do so. Well, we're going all in on the front row, are we? That's interesting. Saving the best cards for when they might actually come in handy. Okay. Now I do have a hero card, but he's also a resurrection card. Not sure if I want to play him. And the dragon only works if there's a value of 10 in the front row, but I would say that winning the first round is enough of a benefit that it's worth not getting that resurrection. In the meantime, I do have the pair of cards here that get better when they get played together. Also, because I've already won the first deck, I can just bluff for time. He pulled one of his cards out of his hand, so now he has fewer of them. And he's played two of his resurrection cards. I don't think I can waste any more time, so let's hope 2 cards is less than he needs. Oh, he did save a hero. It was a good thing I saved 3 cards then. A hero in clear weather, though. I'm gonna win. It's a near thing. But it's a clear victory. Managed to bluff him into dropping most of his unit cards. Oh.
Help some fellas out, Master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witchers earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do, like, with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You guys need to sober up.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
Well, how long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, Master. Home we will go.
Glad I could help you out. In the meantime, let's see here. Yeah, Armorer's Guild enforcing their monopoly. And other rules of conduct, looks like. Need books. Must look fancy. I don't care what's in them. I'm not going to read them. Church of the Eternal Fire, always in need of firewood, since eternal flames are kind of their thing. Proper contract here. And a clue as to who are the special Gwent players in Novigrad. Looks like I'll need to go find William Vivaldi, who's an established character from the books, who does in fact live in Novigrad.
Keep it together,
What? Lost your nerve?
Random Main Street mugging, apparently. Looks like we've also got another local quest just around the other side of the tavern there, but I've got business and I've been distracted from it long enough.
Mail ship hasn't made port either. It hasn't.
More aggressive thugs. Looks like they're just underneath me.
Or is it a fat pouch of coin from family horses? Either way, you're late than in fact. You're an idiot. I ain't awaiting nothing. Just curious what's the delay. Weather's been good, squalls have been passing us by. But the Imperial Armada's not big. Those savages from Skellige venture nearer and nearer our waters.
Alright. Now let's see if I can actually go and confront those thugs.
Stop staring, you'll jinx our work.
Alright, looks like the way down is onto the dock here. And here we go. Damn it.
Come closer.
In case you were wondering, I just felt like practicing my parry recently. Anyway, let's go see about this brother-in-law. Find out what's been going on with this mead shipment.
Any needs, master?
Greetings. I'm Mr. Sucrus's collector. Come to get...
Mr. Sucrus, the man's a boor. I do not deal with illiterate peasants. Tell him I'll pay just as soon as palm trees sprout on Skellige.
Got a problem with Sucrus?
I thought, mead. I shall import mead. Daft idea for a business. The import duties, my bollocks shrivel at the thought. I paid the bastard what we agreed, less half the duties. And palm trees will sooner sprout in Skellige.
Yeah, I know.
You know, I get where you're coming from, but you did promise him a specific amount.
Palm trees have sprouted on Skellige. Now pay up.
It can't be. Of course I shall pay Sucrus. A letter of credit acceptable? Redeemable at the Vivaldi's bank? Yes. I'm on my way.
And next time I suggest that you research the value of goods and any duties related thereof before you go about promising specific amounts to you and your business associates. It's called due diligence, you know?
The seas are tossing, tossing!
Nah, he's not up here. But since I'm up here, I might as well just grab some junk. Here's the stairs down.
Greetings.
Aye, Geralt. How you doing?
Took care of it. Trader said he'd give you a letter of credit issued by the Vivaldi's bank.
Is that so? Well done, mate. So who am I to knock off?
Just want you to keep an eye on someone. This swordsmith. Seems you know each other.
I be your Hattori, the elf. Tried swindling me on axes once, the bastard. You working for him?
You could say that. We're trying to dismantle the swordsmithing monopoly in Novigrad.
Oh, noble cause. Well, you're vouching for him, don't see why not. I'll grab some of the boys and we can go.
Okay. Apparently we're not going to be following him.
Ow!
So...
Hey, Whitey, why'd your hair go white?
Such lovely natural surroundings.
good conversation in this dive. But yeah, apparently we don't need to go follow the Skelliger guy. Let's just run back to Hittori.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad proper.
Oh, yep, he's got some guys here.
Why are you staring?
Cracking
get smacked, Morgan?
Still can't properly talk to him, but,
Greetings, Hattori. See, Sukrus already found you. You two agree to something?
Yes, Geralt. I was forced to sell him a few axes at the wholesale price, but I was glad to do it. Thank you.
Finally accepting orders for swords again?
Sadly, no. I lack certain crafting supplies.
Let me guess. Ernst van Horn's got a monopoly on them as well.
Just so. He bought them cheap from swordmakers abandoning the trade. Now he hoards them like a squirrel. But if you... No, you'd never agree.
Agree to what?
I happen to know where Van Horn keeps his hoard. It's more than he could possibly ever use. We could borrow a little.
What are you getting me into? Borrow? Don't you mean steal?
Stealing from a thief's no crime.
It isn't? So what is it? Poetic justice? How did I get sucked into this? And why?
It's simple. The best swords you've ever seen. Armor, trebuchet, catapults.
All right. Assuming I agree, how do you see this?
Van Horn has his warehouse at the docks. The materials I need are very heavy. You must ask Sukrus to take his boys. One more thing. The crates I need will smell of ammonia.
Greetings, Hattori.
Greeting.
See you.
Till we meet again, Geralt.
I guess he didn't have anything extra to say. Just wanted to find out.
Greetings.
Oh, Geralt. How are things?
Hattori's got a job for us.
Great. I was starting to get bored.
Wants us to borrow a few crates from Ernst van Horn's warehouse. They'll smell of ammonia.
Sounds doable. I know where Van Horn stores his goods. The boys and I will go there, look around. Meet us near the Sturgeon.
Fine. When?
After dark, of course. See you there.
Well, that's a shame. Sun only just rose. Anyway, might as well head over there.
Trouble?
Back the way we came again.
Looking for something unusual.
Well, this looks like the place, but this is not the time. Gonna have to wait for some true darkness, so I'm gonna... see about starting this at 9 a.m.
Alright, we know all we need to know. Just one guard at the entrance.
I'll take care of him.
Thought you might. Me nose ain't all that sensitive. I'll not find the right crates, so you gotta mark them with chalk. We'll get a cart in the meantime.
Fine. What do I do when I'm done?
Just leave the warehouse. Then we'll go in.
Sounds like a plan. Although just one guard sounds like a deception of some sort. There's a lot of valuables in there.
What the hell? It's you! I know you! Mr. Dwarf, this is the thieving swindler I told you about. Are you following me, you scoundrel?
Ah, plowing nonsense. I knows him. It's Witcher Geralt. How goes it, Master Witcher?
The Witcher? Well, it all makes sense now. Mr. Dwarf, do not listen to him. The bastard will curse us.
You trade heads with troll. A friend of Yap and Zigrin's a friend of mine. Now sod off before I lose my temper. Now!
Abracadabra, hocus pocus.
How goes it, Master Witcher? Anything specific you're looking for in Van Horn's warehouse?
I don't want to mess with his head.
Your friend Zigrin sends his regards.
By Rune Durin, just don't nick everything. And hurry, get it done while I'm in the privy.
He did us a favor. Figure we might as well give him some gold for the trouble.
Where are those crafting supplies?
And since we're in here anyway, why not grab a few things? I mean, not quite everything, maybe, but... ah, here we go.
Must be it. Does stink of ammonia. That'd be it. Gotta signal them now.
Apparently all you need to do is leave.
Have you any idea whose warehouse this is, goat fucker?
Aye, Geralt. It's the bloke Atari told us about. The bugger who sleeps with Cleaver or something.
Sucrus! Why are you here? With the sorcerer? Oh, now I see. That is one hell of a jest you've pulled.
Hattori sent you? That blowy non-human will be sorry his mother didn't strangle him with his navel string. But first, we'll feed you to the crabs.
Hands off my brother-in-law, swine. Only I can thrash him. Understood?
Brother, let's mop the floor with these plowing Nordlings. Join us, Geralt. Adam.
Give him here, Sucrus.
Tweerside!
I mean, why wouldn't we fight him? Killing the guy solves a lot of problems, in fact. He was a bit tougher than his men, though.
That's enough of that.
We could conquer all Nilfgaard with this fighter. Sucrus, forgive me. I love you like a brother, you unkempt bugger. Friends?
Course, friends. What good has Beckering ever brought us?
Where's that Draka that hit me?
Don't mean to spoil your reunion, but what'll we do with Van Horn?
We'll take him to Skellige before he comes to. Won't be any more trouble to you. And maybe we'll try a new venture. But first we have to move these crates to Hattori's.
True. I had to pay him a visit too.
Nothing like a little mutual enemy to bring a couple of brothers together.
Cost you double in the
And in the meantime, I've got Swordsmith to see. Some good news to give him. Oh, well, thank you there, Game Tip.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Geralt, you return safe and sound.
I do. You doing all right?
Never better. Once Van Horn had finally left, Cleaver lost interest in swordsmiths. I can forge swords again without fear of my workshop going up in flames.
Glad to hear it.
You've no notion how glad I am. I've no need of sucrus anymore, and can devote myself to what I truly love. I thank you, Witcher.
So now can you craft me something extraordinary?
Naturally. It is what we agreed. Give me a few days, then come by for your new sword.
Sweet.
Greetings,
Greetings, Geralt.
But before then,
what do you have on offer?
we finally got access to a master craftsman. With Witcher maps, no less. And then I did a whole bunch of upgrades to my runes and glyphs, because now I finally have someone who can craft the greater versions. And for that matter, maybe time to invest in some Witcher steel. Not just jump from one runic rare quality weapon to another. I forget what term they use. For that matter, I can go straight up to enhanced. I don't need a master swordsmith to just make an enhanced sword. But, you know, gets me in the right area. Also don't need to get a silver sword, Witcher or not.
So long.
Because Erendite outclasses them all. Even the Witcher swords. Nice. We're keeping you.